My name is Jerry McAfee. I am the pastor of New Salem Missionary Baptist Church and president of the Minneapolis branch of the NAACP. As the role of the church in the African American community has always been to try and facilitate healing in the spiritual body, we believe that it is the very important role of the church to also to help push healing in the physical body. MNsure can be a great help for what we need to do in knowing and understanding some of the different sicknesses and diseases that exist in our community. And many people only use the doctor as an emergency room, and the cost is too high. By getting insurance, getting the doctor that you want, I'll guarantee you that your spirit being will be well as your physical being. We're part of a group called His Works United. It's across different denominational name tags, AMEs, Apostolic, Kojic, Baptist, non-denominational. And our push is to mobilize our collective members for a strong push, and every Sunday to announce that you got to get this done by the end of March. And it's important that you do it because you don't want to be caught out there because one of the main reasons for bankruptcy is health bills. And if you can get enrolled now, I got some members already that enrolled and their costs dropped. My healthcare costs have been high and I'm re-upping now, and it looks like that I'm going to save in excess of $100 or more a month. And for that alone, it's worth it. You got to take care of your body. Your diet has to be right, and you got to go see your physician. You got to get that physical at least once a year, prostate, colonoscopy, and all of that cost if it's out of pocket. But with MNsure, you can be sure that everything will be cool. New Salem is located at 2507 Bryant Avenue North, and we will be having one of these informational sessions. Up until that date, we'll be announcing it in our bulletins every Sunday, as well as through our Facebook page.
I'm Al McFarland. Thank you for watching this edition of Conversations with Al McFarland. Continue to chronicle the work of the His Works United mass meetings, Black churches bringing information and opportunity to our community, encouraging our people to sign up for health care insurance, affordable health care insurance through MNsure. Today's program is at the New Salem Missionary Baptist Church in North Minneapolis. Once again, a wonderful collaboration between legacy institutions in our community and the Black church. What's the mission? Collaborate, bring information, bring inspiration, motivation, get our people to realize the value of this new Affordable Care Act insurance. We call it MNsure here in Minnesota. Well, we are working together with Black media, Black radio, Black television, Black newspapers, and with community service agencies, and of course, the bedrock, the Black church, all to bring information to you about how important it is that we seize the moment. We're following the pathway created by President Obama in the National Affordable Care Act. Minnesota's version of that is called MNsure, and we have navigators associated with each of the churches in the His Works United collaboration, providing information, helping you sign up to navigate the issues, the problems, the opportunity, so that you get affordable insurance for yourself and for your family. So we're glad you're here. Please welcome Reverend Alfred Babington Johnson, the leader of the Stair Step companies, the Stair Step initiatives, and the organizer of His Works United.
My name is Alfred Babington Johnson. I'm the CEO of Stair Step Foundation. And we're here at New Salem Missionary Baptist Church, and very grateful to Reverend Jerry McAfee, who also happens to be the president of the Minneapolis NAACP. But grateful because he is really interested in engaging the community, opening the doors of the church, that we have an opportunity to present to people information that's critical about the Affordable Care Act and about MNsure. a real opportunity for us to serve our people. We're grateful for him. One of the things that I've been impressed by in pursuit of this journey towards helping people sign up for MNsure is how great the need actually is. In a room full of our people, 10 of our people, there might be 6 who are either uninsured or underinsured. It's amazing to me how many people are receiving very low income and struggling with health insurance when there's an opportunity actually to make a difference for themselves, for their families. This MNsure opportunity, this Affordable Care Act, is an important thing. I must tell you that increasingly I see our community recognizing a sense of pride about the development of the Affordable Care Act, something that was done by President Obama when so many others before him weren't able to do it. So there's a sense of pride and a sense that he understood the importance of universal health care to the degree that he did everything in his power beyond even that which was imaginable to achieve it. So now we're hoping that our community will recognize, as we have several events coming up for people to be able to sign up with navigators to assist them through this complex process. If you're not knowledgeable about the internet or computers, we have assisters, we have navigators who are competent, who can help you through this process. And even in those situations in which perhaps the website is down, there are paper applications. You can get insured. I do hope that you will encourage your family members. I hope you'll encourage people in your neighborhood to come and be insured. Come to these events and let us help you get it done. Why aren't African Americans insured at the same level as other members of the population? In the state of Minnesota, 17% of the uninsured are African Americans. When we look at this proposition, what we do understand is it's not simply a matter of having an application available and having insurance dollars. There's really a cultural disconnect for African Americans in respect to many financial instrumentalities, insurance being one. What we think we have conveyed in the video that is yet to come is why that disconnect exists and why today we can step beyond that disconnect and with pride and with inspiration sign up, be insured, allow ourselves and our community to be healthier. For too many of us, our primary health care comes in emergency rooms. Instead of preventive care, we're in catastrophic care. It would be better for the entire society if our community and all those who are the uninsured were to become the insured.
For us, on many plantations, health care was attended to by veterinarians, not by physicians. So there's been a long, deep distrust of health and the care of our people.
But there is a hidden history of African American financial self-reliance, one that offers a reminder of the power, pride, and wealth that grows out of the use of financial services like health care insurance.
We had African American leaders, primarily coming out of our religious community, ministers like Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, who at the end of the 18th century created mutual aid societies, organizations in which African Americans pool their funds that we might be able to bury our dead, that we might be able to take care of the widows, that we might be able to provide some health care for the youth.
A multi-million-dollar enterprise operated solely by and for Negroes.
Like the mutual aid societies and the bustling black insurance companies hidden in our history, an African American president has brought forward an opportunity for affordable access to health care for all.
I'm not the first president to take up this cause, but I am determined to be the last.
Our people have access to MNsure, an opportunity for health care. We do want all African Americans to be covered. We will assist. I do hope that as you watched that clip from a larger video, the name of it is Discovered Truth, because it is a discovery that we actually have always been a people who faced the challenge and then found an imaginative and an innovative way to respond to that challenge. We're here at New Salem Missionary Baptist Church. And thanks again to Reverend McAfee. And I do hope that you'll come to some of the opportunities we have coming up for you to sign up for MNsure. Get insured.
My name is Marcus Mays. I'm a member here at New Salem Missionary Baptist Church. I'm also one of the MNsure navigators. The reason why I feel that the MNsure project is actually something that people should really come out for is I actually work for an organization where I supervise people where they don't offer insurance coverage. One thing that we're doing at that facility is that we're actually using MNsure as a way of allowing people to get the affordable health care coverage that is now affordable and offered to them. I work for a company where they don't offer the insurance. And what we're doing now is that MNsure is actually giving us the opportunity to be able to, for everybody to actually participate and get health insurance at an affordable cost. You know, one thing, I'm a firm believer in healthcare, and I believe that insurance is helpful for everybody. Insurance, it helps with preventive care, it helps with making sure that you're able to live long lives. And so, I encourage each and every one of you to come out, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell a family member, about MNsure. And if you need help with it, definitely reach out, search on the internet for a local navigator to come out, and we're able here to assist you, help you to get the coverage, and help you to get the coverage that you need. And so I just encourage you to participate. And one thing that I feel is sort of funny is that we make it mandated that people carry car insurance for a depreciable item that is not going to last more than 5 or 10 years. But we look at healthcare coverage as something that is not a need when we're talking about you living for 70, 80, 90 years and having a better quality of life. And so I just feel like, as a person who believes in healthcare, this is our opportunity now. One thing about the process is very, very easy. Me as a navigator, or we have assistants out there, we're able to actually walk you through the website and make sure that you're able to answer all of the questions correctly so that you're getting the best health care that's afforded to you. If we can't get on the website because there are technical difficulties that happen sometimes, we're also able to take a paper application and still get that information into the system. So it's very, very easy for each and every one to come out, come to an event, reach out to your navigators, reach out even to somebody in your neighborhood and find out where those navigators are located, and they'll be able to assist you. If you're looking for a navigator, you can reach out to me. My name is Marcus Mays. You can give me a call at 763-913-5647. If you need to email me, you can email me at mmays, that's MMAYS1974@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to assist you.
That conversation with Marcus Mays is typical. Marcus is one of the ones we call part of the invincible, young people. And it's critical that young people in our community recognize and realize that we need insurance, like Marcus Mays does. But he really properly pointed out the fact that a lot of jobs that are part-time are not allowing or not paying for their employee health care insurance. He's fortunate to be at a company that allows him to work with his coworkers and, as an independent navigator, steer them towards getting the coverage they need. That could be your situation too. The point is this: there are people who are in our community who are trained navigators that will help you get connected to the insurance you need. Insurance paperwork, time consuming, it's overwhelming. It often is, and if we've been denied, and a lot of us have had denials in credit, insurance, and banking, etc., you tend not to want to go through it. What's great about this Navigator program is it's a friendly face, somebody who knows you, lives in your neighborhood, understands your background, your dreams, and your pain, and who can say, I'm taking your hand, together, we're going to get this done. Our mission, our objective is to make sure that every one of us, every family, every individual, every business in our community, our mission is to make sure that we all have the health insurance that we need. It can be done. Projects like this, the Stair Step Foundation, His Works United, and churches working to create navigators to assist you and me, that will get it done for us.
Well, my name is Wes Wells. Fortunate to had both of my parents, who are members of this church, they knew that I did need insurance. I haven't been covered for about 5 or 6 years now, ever since I've been self-employed. And, they brought me out here to take advantage of this opportunity. The presentation was very nice. From the start, just getting to see the history of the different things, that 13-minute film was really nice, and it was just a real good start. I actually worked with the gentleman back there. His name is Marcus. He made it very simple. I feel like if I would have gone on to the website myself at home, I think I would have gotten hung up on a few things, whereas dealing with him, the things that I saw where I would have gotten hung up, he was able to walk it through and make it real easy. It was about a 15-minute process, from start to finish. Yeah, MNsure, I felt like they had a real good site set up. It is very basic and simple to go through. It's not a hard site to navigate through. I think they're huge. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say definitely a 10. This is stuff that brings awareness to people who just didn't really know of this stuff. Of course we hear about the Affordable Health Care Act and stuff, and we know that we have to be enrolled by the end of March. But honestly, if it wouldn't have been for this meeting, I would have really been in the gray, and not really known how to go about it. So I think this is very important, especially for people of color like myself, people who don't have insurance. Just think it's an extremely important thing to do this as a team, everybody together, for us all to be covered together and work this as a team.
I'm Al McFarland. I'm with Steve Lennox. Steve is one of the stair-step navigators. Steve, thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for the work of stair-step and connecting people to opportunity with MNsure. How did you come to this work?
I got involved with this through an announcement at our church. Mm-hmm. Our pastor, Dennis Edwards, had said that the Stair Step Foundation was looking for...
What church?
Sanctuary Covenant Church in North Minneapolis. And our pastor, Dennis Edwards, said that he was looking for volunteers to help with the Affordable Care Act in our community, and I jumped at the chance. It was I thought this would be a great opportunity to give back to the community. And so I took the training through the MNsure site and sponsored with the Stair Step Foundation and became a navigator. Any
success stories so far? What have you discovered as a navigator?
Yes, first of all, in being a navigator, it afforded, I'm getting a lot more back than I'm actually giving, I feel. I've learned a lot about the communities of North Minneapolis that I didn't know from my where I am in life. And it is so great when you can see the people and realize that this health insurance is just a part of the issues that affect people in North Minneapolis and the community. And if we have the opportunity to provide just a little bit of relief for them, this is just one less thing that they have to worry about every day. And I've met so many great people, other than just signing them up, just meeting these people and sharing their stories and what's important to them. And
are you surprised in discovering people's different attitudes about insurance? The reason I ask the question is this: a lot of people just don't trust insurance. Young people who are, invincibles in their mind, feel they're going to live forever, and why should I insure myself? Or some have a sense of hopelessness. Some of the young people in our neighborhood, North Minneapolis, feel like if I live till 20, it's an old age. And so there are all kinds of challenges in the understandings of what life is and what our obligation is. What are you finding as a navigator?
I'm actually finding that is true. Exactly what you just said. We have some of the younger people in the community, as I believe I did when I was that age. I thought I was going to live with that forever. Why? I had car insurance and I had home insurance either I'm getting a car accident or I'm going to get something's going to happen in my house and I'm going to fall down and break my leg or something. So why did I need insurance? I never heard of terms of leukemia and diabetes, and those were something that affected my grandparents, and that's what they were thinking. So, but that's fine right up until the time it happens.
Right.
And that is what is really important. I think that is an eye-opener to some of the younger people. It's an education part that they have to think about what would happen to them and what it would do to them financially, and if they did not have insurance and had to fund this all out of their own pocket.
The other story that I hear is that so many people have been living at the margin, at the edge of society for so long, they just are accustomed to not having insurance. So they are doubtful that they should have or could get or are eligible for. Have you found that?
Yes, I have found that too. A lot of the people, I think you'll see that, I think the people who do not have health insurance, there's this misbelief that the emergency rooms are just clogged up with people who just don't have health insurance, and they're just too lazy to go get the insurance on their own, and they're just a burden on society. Or I think you find it's over 80% of the people who do not have health insurance just don't go do anything. They just sit on the sidelines, and I've seen so many people that were waiting to get health insurance because they had a toothache for the last 8 months. And one guy obviously he listened to him talk, needed root canals. And this is what we're seeing is that people are, and that I think that creates despair and hopelessness. Well, I'm never going to get this. And so it is new. It's just like anything else. Change is hard, and even the change of getting a benefit is hard. And I think we're finding that out, that when we're so used to having health insurance, and if we're just sick, you just go to the doctor. Well, this is something new and foreign to people, and I would see why they would be a little bit skeptical, that they don't understand what this means, that we're using a lot of terms that that aren't understand. Just example, there's 60-some healthcare plans.
Right.
Well, having a choice kind of creates a problem sometimes. What do we do? How do I determine this stuff? Well, this is what we do on a daily basis.
That's why this MNsure initiative is so important. That's why the navigators are so important. Why don't you look in the camera and invite people to the event at your church on March 23rd?
Yes. On March 23rd, the Sanctuary Covenant Church is having a MNsure enrollment fair at our offices. And we are looking to our community to not only, especially if you have health insurance, we're looking for you to identify friends, neighbors, relatives in the community that are not as fortunate as you, that do not have health insurance. And please bring them to the event. It starts after our service. It starts at 12:30 and it goes till 4 o'clock on Sunday, March 23rd. And at the Sanctuary Covenant Church offices on 37th and Emerson. Email me, steve@stairstep.org. I'll be more than happy to give you the directions. Look for the flyers that will be put out, and
That's great.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay. Good. So thank you for watching. I want to remind you to play your part in getting the word out about MNsure, about affordable health care. Thanks especially to the members and leaders at New Salem Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Jerry McAfee. Thanks to Alfred Babington Johnson, the leader of the Stair Step Companies and the Stair Step Initiative. This is an important event. Our mission is to get you connected to insurance, to get you affordable health care. Do what I do. Use your smartphone and tweet, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, everybody you know. Send them information to tell them it's time to get enrolled, to get insurance. You can find out information at my website, insightnews.com. You can find information at blackmusicamericannetworks.com. And you can go to any of the churches in Twin Cities who have websites, to theurbanleague.org, to stairstop.org, and get information about enrolling in MNsure. You can find out about upcoming enrollment events, the mass meetings as we're calling them. It's important that you follow up. Our people, we all need to be insured. Insurance is available right now. Do your part and let the world know.
For too many of us, our primary health care comes in emergency rooms. Instead of preventive care, we're in catastrophic care. It would be better for the entire society if our community and all those who are the uninsured were to become the insured.
For us, on many plantations, health care was attended to by veterinarians, not by physicians. So there's been a long, deep distrust of health and the care of our people.
But there is a hidden history of African American financial self-reliance, one that offers a reminder of the power, pride, and wealth that grows out of the use of financial services like health care insurance.
We had African American leaders, primarily coming out of our religious community, ministers like Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, who at the end of the 18th century created mutual aid societies, organizations in which African Americans pool their funds that we might be able to bury our dead, that we might be able to take care of the widows, that we might be able to provide some health care for the youth.
A multi-million-dollar enterprise operated solely by and for Negroes.
Like the mutual aid societies and the bustling black insurance companies hidden in our history, an African American president has brought forward an opportunity for affordable access to health care for all.
I'm not the first president to take up this cause, but I am determined to be the last.
Our people have access to MNsure, an opportunity for health care. We do want all African Americans to be covered. We will assist.
Hi, I am Tamika Tody with the StairStep Foundation. I am the MNsure Navigator Coordinator as well as a certified MNsure Navigator myself. And in my role, I assist people in the community with their application process through the MNsure tool. And we are there to help you from creating your account to filling out your application. Once you receive your eligibility, we're there to explain your healthcare options as far as what coverage is and help you understand that process a little bit better. The people that I'm assisting are people just like myself. I see them as an extension of myself. They're part of my community, and I enjoy helping them understand what their options are and getting them coverage that's affordable. I think the work that we're doing is extremely important. I've been in the position myself where I've not had coverage, and I understand the fear and the anxiety that comes along with that. I also understand when you're faced with several options and going through the selection process of choosing a healthcare coverage, I understand the confusion that comes along with that as well. And that's why it's important to have someone like a navigator there with you, walking you through the steps and explaining everything to you and assisting you with your enrollment process. At the church mass meetings, we're going to do a short presentation. We're going to discuss the Affordable Care Act, and we're going to talk about MNsure and how those things connect, and getting folks connected with affordable health care insurance. And we're going to be doing enrollment as well. We will be enrolling people at those events. You can reach me at the StairStep Foundation. The phone number is 952-452-1322. You can access us via our website at stairstep.org for more information as well.